Thank you very much for the kind introduction, and I will take the advantage of congratulate the organization of this event. I think that this has been a great idea to organize this workshop in a collocation of the biggest event a year in the mobile sector, the World Mobile Congress, which is being held here in Barcelona along this week. So I would like to thank for the opportunity. I think that is excellent that everybody will be here this afternoon. Let's go in to talk about cybersecurity and SMEs. And of course, cybersecurity is still, let's say, a young field, in what we have the attackers are much more innovative than the defenders, and us as defenders, we have to collaborate and better organize and coordinate in order to answer this, the new and the evolving threats that are developing in cyber, with these cyber attacks. Cybersecurity is one of the focus areas of Horizon 2020. This means that it's going to be promoted along all the period from now until 2020. And we have to live with that. We will never solve the problem of cyber attacks. So cybersecurity will help us to manage the situation, but will never be solved. We can develop and we can find a lot of business opportunities. For instance, if we use or we center our perspective on the users and on the needs of the users. At European level, we have right now, since last year, we have the European Cybersecurity Strategy, which aims basically to support economically in order to find all the, in order to help the development of all the industrial and technology resources that are needed to fight against cyber attacks, but also to foster the investment using the Horizon 2020 funds, but also coordinating the different programs that we have and the different agendas that we have with the different general directorates at the European Commission, and promoting also and helping the countries to invest, for instance, under the tool of the public procurements. But at the moment, and up to the moment, we have been centered on cybersecurity, on the privacy, and on the critical infrastructure protection. This is going to follow up in the next years, 2016 and 2017, but also the idea is to support the companies in order that they improve their competitiveness at European level, because the problem that we have is that we have a lot of talent in Europe, we have brilliant solutions, but we need to reach the market inside Europe and outside Europe as well. So, some of the sectors or some of the areas which are going to be faster in cybersecurity are the interoperability, the security by design also, economies of scale, and also all the things related with the protection of the end users. One of the main differences of Horizon 2020 regarding the 7th Framework Programme is that the focus is not only in the technology or in the economical benefit, but also in the societal aspects. And at this point, I would like to make the promotion of another big event, another big conference, which is going to take place in Berlin in September, which is the Future Security Conference. And this year is focused on securing but protecting the freedom of the citizens as well. So we have also this, let's say, this societal dimension jointly with the technology dimension. What has been the performance of cybersecurity-related programs in the 7th Framework Programme and the CIPs of the Competitive and Innovation Programme up to the moment? So up to the moment, we have that the top recipient countries are Germany, France, Spain in the fifth position, Italy and United Kingdom in the 3rd and the 4th position as well. If we look a little bit on the top academia and RTOs, research and technology centers, we can see the usual suspects. which is also good. So cybersecurity has had an important presence of the RTOs. And from the side of the private business, the private sector, what we can observe is that SMEs, which is the focus of my talk right now, appears in the 13th position. Okay, this means that we can improve, really, we can improve. The percentage of participation of SMEs in the 7th Framework Program and the CIP is about 20% of the participant entities. But the overall percentage of funding that they have raised is only about the 10%. So the situation is expected that has to improve in Horizon 2020. So there is still a range of improvement in how the SMEs are benefiting from the funding programs, the funding European programs, because they are the ones that can bring important innovation and can make this transfer of technology, of knowledge, of services to the end user, to the society. Horizon 2020 is taking into account all the value chain from the basic research in the excellent science pillar up to the market uptake when we have the loans and the risk financial facility, etc. Where the SMEs are welcome. SMEs in principle are welcome everywhere, but the reality, the results from the first calls says that the SMEs instrument, of course, is one of the main tools for SMEs. We are expecting also the Fast Track to Innovation tool, which is going to have the first cut-off date by the end of April, will be also a good niche of participation of the SMEs, and especially on cybersecurity. SMEs are, let's say, the queen or the king in other tools like the inducement prices as well. But I think that we can improve, and in order to know what are the trends of research for the next years, for the 2016 and 2017 in cybersecurity, we can say tentatively that it is going to be a joint call on cybersecurity for critical infrastructures in 2016-2017 work program. This will include physical security, but also cybersecurity. There will be a joint call between DigiConnect and DigiHome right now. It is being prepared, the work program right now, up to the beginning of summer. Then digital security will include, in 2016 and 2017, will include cybersecurity for all, where SMEs will be especially welcome, and all the developments, all the services, all the applications with focus on the citizenship, on the individuals, will be also the top rank applications. I have said also that the SMEs instrument will be focused on cybersecurity applications for 2016 and 2017, and finally is something which is still a really preliminary stage, or even in discussions among Commission and industry, is a potential contractual public-private partnership on cybersecurity. But this is really in the first stage of discussion, and it is not sure that it's going to see the light any of these years along Horizon 2020, but it's something which is in discussion, and it's good that you know. Finally, where are the opportunities for private sector, and especially for SMEs and cybersecurity? So if we do a mainstreaming of cybersecurity, we see that the opportunities are in specific sectors like the finance, the banking, payment, but also in smart grids, utilities, power utilities, smart cities. All the things related with smart cities are going to need a lot of cybersecurity as well. We can talk also in the mobility, in intelligent transport systems, in connecting cars, vehicle to vehicle, vehicle infrastructure, automatic driving, for instance, and all the things much more related with individuals. I mean, e-health, all the services related, for instance, with aging people, are also important, with hospitals, are also important to be taken into account, and is going to be a sector with important demand. On the other hand, we have all the technology and all the platforms that we are going to develop and that have been developed in the number of initiatives. We have In the bottom part of the slide, we have a public-private partnership on Internet of the Future, Internet of Things, sorry, big data, 5G. All these contractual PPPs are going to develop tools, platforms that can be a pool for developing afterwards services, applications in cybersecurity. We have joint technology initiatives like Excel, high computing performance, or all the services related with clouds, which are also some of the technologies that can be used for the cybersecurity development of products and services. And with that, I would like to finish and reiterate my appreciate collaboration with CAMINO project and give you the thanks for your attention. Thank you so much.